So I have the great pleasure now to introduce Roimata Rokx and Keelan from New Zealand Tertiary College, both lecturers there who specialise in Māori culture and language and early childhood education, teacher education. Today they are here to share with you a part of their cultural traditions with a focus on the poi. Thank you.
Right, so time synergy.
I ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā kārangaranga maha, tēnā koutou katoa. To all of you here from different parts of the world, welcome. A very warm and humble welcome to you all today on this beautiful day.
Just to start us off, we'd like to teach you a traditional greeting in Māori, starting off with the action. So we'd like you to just take your hand and wave it across like this. The next one is a sweeping motion down, just past your hair. Okay, so it's this, down, and out. Just in line with your eyes. So, oh, sorry. Across, down, and out. And the words that go with it is ear, hair, Leah. So turn to the person next to you and say, here, Leah. Well done, well done. I think one of the main features we wanted to share with you as part of poi is that humour is a key component of our culture. When you get Pacifica people together, you know they are present. The volume of laughter, our ability to laugh at self is fantastic. It's a gift we pass on to our children. It's a gift we teach them when we teach the poi. That it's okay to make mistakes, laugh it off, and next time try harder. With this in mind, the art and the creation of the poi actually has a very long lineage. When there were moa in New Zealand, has anyone heard of moa? Moa were the giant birds like ostrich, but they reached up to 3 meters high. They were our version of KFC. Unfortunately, KFC ran out of stock. So it is a treasure that we have lost. But in those times, our people created a small basket on either side of string, and they placed the moa egg inside for transporting them. Over time, that whole practice of transporting it evolved into what we have now, the poi.
But prior to that, we do need to understand the genealogical connections of the poi, and the origins of the poi come before the moa, come before us here as human beings in this world. The genealogy of the poi stems back to the beginning of time, where our Earth Mother and Earth Mother and Sky Father created our natural environment. No. Humour is good. No. So with that in mind, we do need to understand that the mana of the poi, and that it is not something we use to, at times, hit. It carries, as much as I would love to, it does carry a strong prestige in our culture. It is when we perform that the poi tells us the story. It is not us that tell the story, it is the poi. The poi has been my best friend since the day I was born. Everywhere I was, the poi was with me. Till today, the poi has always been with me, like my sidekick. So just, yeah, it has a rich history in our culture. It is part of our traditions. So after, as Ra was saying, after we ate a few too many KFC buckets and the moa became extinct, The poi, as you would have seen last night at our welcoming ceremony, the beautiful Māori woman shared with us the early use of poi in terms of males. So the male were the first to learn to use the poi for suppling the wrist and to strengthen the muscle. So today we have our weights. Prior to the creation of weights, we had heavy poi, so the men would swing it, and it would be heavy, so they would be suppling the joints for close combat. So Māori were close combat warriors. So the wrist had to be quite supple to get a good hit. But the women were very, very observant of this, and they took what they could see and thought this would help us with our traditional weaving as well, because your hands needed to be more supple to weave intricate pieces of work. So then the women started to use the poi to supple their wrists as well.
We still use poi today in our everyday practices. We make the poi available by placing it out anywhere so children can pick it up. Within our kohanga reo, our language immersion centres, we still use the poi with all ages, but it's especially important when working with infants and toddlers because we create the heartbeat. It is part of our settling practices, and it helps calm, settle, and it actually exposes them to something they're familiar with. They've spent 9 months next to their mother's heart. Why shouldn't that sound be within their environment?
So we're gonna actually get you to engage with the poi a little bit today. But Ryan and I also have a pop-up session tomorrow if you do want to get a little bit more intricate. We're going to keep it simple because many of you are probably new to using the poi, so we're going to do a few just swinging motions for now. The hitting of the poi.
Louise, smaller actions, please.
Okay, so this is a common waiata, a common song that we use in early childhood centres across New Zealand. Very simple and a very great way to use the poi. So the first action is up high, ki runga, runga. Can everyone say runga? Runga is up or up high. And raro is down. Sorry, do you want to stand up? Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
Get some blood flowing.
Make some room.
Yeah. Claim space, claim land. It works.
So get comfortable, relax. We're not robots. All right, so the first, so runga, raro. Raro is down, obviously. Roto. Roto is inside, so keeping it close to us. And then waho. Waho is outside. Sorry, I've got to try and stay close to my mic. So runga, raro, roto, waho. Everyone all right? It looks amazing
That's awesome.
from here. It does.
We could hire you out as a performance group. Fantastic.
The next World Forum in New Zealand, you're all up here. So we'll try that again. Runga. Wow.
Raro.
I'll keep you up here for a while. No. Raro. Roto. Waho.
Waho.
So those are the 4 actions for the waiata we're about to sing. Ryan and I will sing with you, or for you. So the waiata goes, e re re taku poi, and just swing in front, taku poi ki runga. E re re taku poi, e re re taku poi ki raro. And then, e re re runga, e re re raro, e re re roto, e re re waho, e re re taku poi, e re re taku poi ki runga. And if you really want to, you can go catch. Catch. Palm down.
Slow your heartbeats now. Ready?
If it's easier, you can go from the string. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down. And
She's already tired. Just saying. No.
we're gonna have a bit of music now. Yeah.
Ooh, can you use a thinning lens on that camera, please? That's better. And scene.
All right. Toru wha.
E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki runga. E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki raro. E re re runga, e re re raro, e re re roto, e re re waho. E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki runga. And again. E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki runga. E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki raro. E re re runga, e re re raro, e re re roto, e re re waho. E re re taku poe, e re re taku poe ki runga. Well done. That actually looks stunning.
It
There
does.
were only 3 people out of sequence. Everyone else was in beat. I think we can guess who was out. All good?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.